Hello, I'm Dave. Today I'm going to do a short video to show you how to check 5 essential fluids in your car and how to check your tyres, the pressure and the tyre depth. This video is maybe more aimed at, say, a learner driver that's looking to do the driving test, because now in the driving test you have to do the show me questions and answers, for example, which some of them involve showing how to check certain fluids, various fluids, etc. in your car. So the 5 essential fluids are your coolant, your window washers, your power steering fluid, your engine oil and your brake fluid. So we'll start with the coolant. This is the type of cap you're looking for. A warning, exclamation mark. Do not remove this cap whilst the engine is hot or running. You need to let it cool down. It's a pressurized system. We have the minimum mark just here, and the maximum mark is here. So anywhere in between those two levels when the engine is cooled is absolutely fine. And the washer bottle cap will look something like this, with a windscreen water spray type symbol. Obviously this doesn't have to be full to the brim. Look in there, you can see my water screen wash mix. In winter, don't fill this to the brim. It could freeze and crack or split your windscreen washer bottle. Personally, I buy the concentrate screen wash and dilute it myself with water. In winter, you can put a higher mix of the screen wash in, or even just the full concentrate screen wash in very cold weather. This helps prevent it freezing. The power steering fluid will have a symbol similar to this on the cap, the steering wheel. Look in your user manual to get the correct specification power steering fluid. We have a minimum and maximum mark on the side of the power steering reservoir. Anywhere in between these two levels is perfect. The power steering fluid is normally coloured red or green, depending on which specification you use in your car. The colour of the fluid should remain this colour throughout its use with your car. If it turns a grey or dark colour, then it needs changing. To check the engine oil in your car, the dipstick normally has a yellow or orange, bright coloured handle for you to pull. So to check the engine oil, make sure the car's been stood a while so that you know the oil is at the correct level, is all settled. Pull the dipstick out, wipe it, put it back in, all the way in, pull it out and check the level. I will show you the level marks on the dipstick in a second. So again, we have a minimum and maximum mark. Minimum and maximum mark on the dipstick. Anywhere in between these two marks is fine. And remember to check your user manual for the correct specification of oil for your car. And the brake fluid, and in my case the clutch fluid, is also inside this reservoir. Has a cap similar to this. It'll have dot, in my case dot 4. Again, look in your user manual to get the correct specification for your brake fluid, but it should also say on the cap, as I said in my case, dot 4. And don't worry about your clutch sharing the same reservoir, because the clutch takes its fluid from a higher level, so your clutch would fail before your brakes, so you would still be able to stop the car. And again, on the side of the reservoir will be a minimum and a maximum mark. Anywhere in between these two levels is again correct. To check the tyre, check the sidewall on the outside and inside of the tyre for any bulges all the way around. Also, when you check the tyre pressure, check it when the tyres are cold. Hot or warm tyres may give an inaccurate tyre pressure reading, as temperature fluctuations result in air volume changes. Remove the valve cap and use a suitable tyre pressure gauge. Simply push it on, look at the gauge and check the pressure. In my case, 30 psi. Check your user manual for the correct specification of the tyre pressures for your car, or sometimes you will find a sticker on your car, usually when you open the door in the door jamb, or maybe near the fuel flap for example, telling you your tyre pressures. Sometimes the front and rears are a different pressure, and also depending on how many people you have in the car. And finally, check the tread on the tyre for the depth. Use a simple tyre depth gauge like this, or in this case we can see there's plenty of tread. Also check the edges for any feathering or baldness or any uneven wear across the tyre. Again, spin the tyre all the way around to check this. In my case, we're looking at 6 to 7 mil. The legal limit in the UK is 1.6 mil. Yes, I've just nipped out to Tesco's again. If you're enjoying my videos, please subscribe and check my other videos out. Again, Bailey's not with me today, he's at school. I'm just in my mondeo Black Rat 2. It's running about 150 brake horsepower, but it just doesn't feel as nippy as the Fiesta from the off. Although the Fiesta's only about 110 brake horsepower, but obviously it's a much lighter car. So from me and from Bailey, thank you for watching. So, thumbs up if you like. Thumbs down if you don't.